The Ghost Ship in the Depths of the Sea. On a dark night, a group of friends, 4 girls and 3 boys, decided to go on a boat trip. The atmosphere was fun, filled with laughter, but suddenly, in the middle of the sea, their boat stopped working. They tried to restart the engine, but it was useless. They were stranded in the middle of the sea, far from land, surrounded by darkness. Fear began to creep into their hearts, especially as the waves started to rock their small boat. After hours of waiting, a massive black ship appeared on the horizon. It looked ancient, as if it had risen from the depths of history. They waved their hands and shouted for help. The ship approached in eerie silence, and when they climbed aboard, searching for safety, they found nothing. The ship was abandoned, but something felt off. The air was unnaturally cold, and strange whispers echoed around them. The dim lights flickered, and then, suddenly, they heard heavy footsteps approaching. One of the girls turned around and let out a blood-curdling scream. They were horrifying creatures, humanoid, but not human. Their eyes were hollow, their skin decayed, and their breathing was ghastly. They were ghostly zombies. The creatures slowly advanced toward them as the group screamed and ran in all directions, desperately searching for a place to hide. They tried to return to their boat, but it had disappeared, as if the sea had swallowed it whole. They rushed into the captain's cabin and found an old journal, written by a sailor over 100 years ago. One of them read it aloud, with a trembling voice. "This ship is cursed. Anyone who boards it can never leave. The ghosts here are waiting for their next victims." At that moment, they realized the terrifying truth. They had fallen into a trap with no escape. Suddenly, the lights went out, and darkness swallowed them whole. The last thing heard on the ship was their screams fading into the night. Since that day, they were never seen again. But on stormy nights, fishermen say they can still hear distant cries from the sea, as if new victims were calling for help, but no one dares to go near. The end, or maybe the beginning?